Hello. Today we're going to be making Red Lobster biscuit. We'll follow some instructions and make our biscuits. These are the Red Lobster Cheddar Bay Biscuit Mix. You can buy this online, like a family did. The first time we baked them, we fucked it up. So let's get into it. First, let's preheat the oven. We're going to do 400 degrees. So what you're going to need, you need a bowl. I'm going to be using a muffin or cupcake tray. I'm pretty sure you can do it with a normal baking tray or a sheet or pan or whatever. You're going to need a measuring cup. This comes with a package. It is a little butter spread thing. I'm not sure what the name is. You're going to need shredded cheese, specifically cheddar cheese, butter, but you are not going to put it inside the mix. You're going to rinse them or cover them in butter after they are done baking. And of course, you're going to need your mix. So, first thing you want to do, 3/4 cups of cold water. You're going to need half a cup of the shredded cheese. Make sure to measure evenly. Pat everything down, but don't cram it in to dent it up. Everything at the bottom of the cup. And we're gonna need 1 pouch of the biscuit mix. This is our pouch. As a baker, I must tell you, do not immediately pour all the dough or flour inside of the bowl because you're gonna make a mess. And I know this because of personal experience. You have to do it gently as to not make clouds of dust and you don't spill it everywhere. Alright. Let's gently put that aside so none of the flour that stayed in there gets everywhere. Now, from there, we're going to want to stir it. Do not over mix. If you turn it into the consistency of a pancake mix, you're going to get it too runny and it's not going to be nice and stuff-like. When you break apart a biscuit, it's not like a flat piece of bread. We want those little lumps and nice texture to it. So, with your hands, take my ring off. You need to get in there and mix it until it has a nice consistency, not like a pancake mix. Once it starts to get rather heavy or dense and nice to clump up, it should be ready. Alright, now immediately after doing so, I wish I had gloves, but I don't. Immediately after doing so, you need to scoop it up, and with our little tray, put around 2 inches inside of our cup. Or if you're using a normal pan, just make sure that little lump adds up to around 2 inches. I know my hands are a little messy. I could have done this better maybe with a spoon, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I really should have done this with a spoon. This looks gross. And then with a paper towel, you can clean up the excess on the sides so they don't burn and then stink up the house. We're going to need to bake this for 14 to 16 minutes. I did wait a little bit. The oven is nice and hot, so we'll put this in the oven. Now for the time being, what you can do, grab a little cup or a bowl thing, not really sure what to call it. You're gonna need your butter. Now, depending how many biscuits you made, big or small, you're gonna need a 1/4 cup of butter. Wait, was I supposed to put this? Grab this. This goes with this. You're gonna need, and I'd say this is enough butter, but depending on how many you made, this is probably less than a 1/4 cup, but you're also gonna need your herbs. So this goes in here. This you melt, put it in there. Although you put them both together and you melt it. A little bit of breading and other herbs. I'm not sure what they put in there, but it looks like something. It smells nice. We got around 1 to 2 minutes left on the timer for our biscuits. So we're going to now melt our butter, mix it up, and we're gonna apply it onto the top of the biscuit. All right, it does not take long at all to melt the butter. So we're just going to stir it up till it's nice and even. Because there's still little bits of solid butter in there. I got it on me, but it doesn't burn. You only put it in for around 25 to 30 seconds to get it mostly liquid, and then you dissolve the rest by hand. We have around a minute left on our biscuits, so I'm going to get this cutting board so I don't burn or heat up my counter too much that it browns or does stains or whatever. Gloves. Always wear them when taking anything out of the oven that is obviously 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And holy shit, look at that. They came out a bit big. But immediately you want to start putting some butter on top of these. Get them nice and toasted. It smells amazing. Ah, no. Alright, doing it by force, they're gonna crumble. Well, I guess we can do a taste test now. Shut the fuck up. That is absolutely perfect. From in the restaurant to making them homemade, they taste exactly the same. These are amazing. I'll assure you, with some meatballs, these are gonna taste amazing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, and I love you.